Hi, welcome back to my channel. Something kind of weird has happened. I don't really feel like talking about wearing or trying on clothes. I don't know if it's got something to do with the last couple of videos of what I've been doing in my life the last couple of days or this past week, where I've been kind of decluttering and organising my wardrobe, and the only thing that I've basically seen for the past kind of 5 days is piles of clothes. So I don't really feel like trying stuff on. I did try, honestly I did try, but if something's not working, I feel as if you should just kind of maybe step away from it and have a wee break. So what I do feel like doing is sitting having a wee drink and just kind of talking. This is actually the first drink I've had since the 1st of January, because I've done dry January. So I thought I'd enjoy a wee glass of wine while talking about some of the stuff that I enjoy. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. So after all that, the first thing that I'm going to talk about is a piece of clothing, but it's the only piece of clothing. So it's this top, and it's nothing spectacular, it's just a Zara bodysuit. I absolutely love these tops. I've got them in every single colour available. I highly recommend them. It's just such a great kind of go-to piece. It gives you a really nice silhouette, it's cut really nicely, it feels brilliant, and it holds you in really well. And obviously with this colour, I'm really enjoying this colour at the moment. I don't know if you can tell. And it's not just because it's the colour of the year. I'm actually really surprised at how flattering this kind of I'm still going to call it lilac. I know it's called periwinkle apparently, but it's actually really a flattering colour. So if you can get your hands on this, get your hands on it. I will say that these go in and out of stock really rapidly. So as far as I know, it's in stock now, and I got this in a size small, and it's beautiful. If I go anywhere, 9 times out of 10 I'm wearing one of these tops. It just makes me feel good. The next thing I want to talk about is a makeup item, and if you're into makeup, or maybe even if you're not into makeup, you've probably heard of Charlotte Tilbury, the kind of celebrity makeup artist. Well, she started her own brand, God, it was years ago now. I think it was maybe like 10 years ago when she first started coming out with product. I've had a couple of her items over time, and I must say I really enjoy everything I've tried from her. I know people are kind of on the fence about a lot of it because it is quite expensive. I think it's considered like a kind of luxe brand. I don't know if a lot of that comes out in the packaging, which is absolutely beautiful. The Pillow Talk eye palette, the whole kind of range of Pillow Talk products is absolutely beautiful. It's so flattering universally, and I find the same with this palette. Now, I'm not somebody that's any good at makeup. I love it, I love trying it, and I love wearing it. I'm not very good at actually applying it, but with these, they come and they make it so simple. They give you like the kind of the four colours on the back and where to put them for whatever kind of type of look you're going for. And with this, I found dead easy to create like a day look and a night look. So you've got 2 mattes and 2 kind of sparkly pops of colour, which you can use. So you do this for day if you want to wear that for kind of daytime. I prefer to wear these for like night and just wear the 2 matte colours during the day. Really nice, really versatile. I'm glad I bought that. And this will last for ages. You're not really supposed to keep product for more than 2 years, but with powder I feel as if I can get away with it. I think I've got like eyeshadow palettes in my drawer that I've had since I was, I don't know, like 25, and that was years ago, many years ago. Anyway, the next thing that I've got is kind of makeup related as well. This is the Professional Setting Spray by Benefit. And it's a really good one. I love a setting spray because it kind of eliminates, it doesn't eliminate fully, but it kind of reduces the need to wear a lot of powder if you want to set your makeup. Obviously I know that you need to wear powder in certain areas to make your makeup last, but as you get a wee bit older, and if you've got dry skin the way I've got dry skin, powder can be really finicky. I tend just to kind of use it on the spots where I really do need to set my makeup, which is like under my eyes and kind of around your nose and your chin and stuff like that. But for the rest of the face, I feel as if this works really well, and it's divine. The smell is beautiful, the spray is really fine, and it just makes you feel super refreshed, and it definitely takes away that kind of powdery feeling. As for longevity, I would be lying if I says it made your makeup stay on longer, because I've got dry skin, so makeup tends to stick to my skin anyway. I don't really have a problem with mine kind of like coming off that much. Maybe that's why. But I definitely would recommend giving that a try. You can also buy this in minis as well. It's a really good one. So sticking with the kind of makeup theme, this is the last kind of item I've got. This is the kind of something I've picked up this year as well. This is the Vive Skin Dew, and this is by Jamie Genevieve. She's a super famous YouTuber for Scotland. fabulous makeup artist, and she created her own brand. I think it was the end of last year, but it's called Vive, and it's absolutely lovely as a highlighter. It's no sparkly, it's no glittery, it's just like a kind of wet, kind of golden sheen. I don't really want to waste it, but it's a really beautiful texture. And it just leaves like a kind of, let's say, a sheen on your hand. I've got plenty of this on now, but you would just kind of pat that in the C shape on your cheekbones, and I think it looks really, really nice. Right, I really, really like that. And again, it's no a powder product, so if you're kind of coming into your 40s the way I am, then these kind of cream to gel like textures are much more flattering on the skin, I think. The next thing that I've got here is a perfume. Now, I don't know if you would have heard of this. This is Portrait of a Lady by, I'm sure it's Frederick Malle, who is the brand owner. I'm sure it is. It says say Dominic European underneath it, and I would be lying if I knew what that meant. I don't. I know it's Portrait of a Lady by Frederick Malle, and this is a super luxe high-end perfume. I've seen it for years and years and years, and I think it retails for like a couple of £100, like the full-size bottles. This is just a wee tiny, honestly it looks like a miniature, it looks like a sample size, but it's not. They sold this, and I think they were selling it for 50 quid. I think I had a discount voucher. I think I paid 35. I had a discount voucher for, I think it was like fantastic, and I got it in the sale. I was expecting this to be out of this world, you know, one of the perfumes that you smell and you're just like, oh, this was not it for me. Oh, it's so hard to describe, because for the first smell of it, and I don't mean to be like rude here, but it just reminds me of like an old lady perfume. You know the type that I mean, like kind of really heavily floraled, kind of sickly smell. And I know obviously selling this nicely, but that's how I thought when I was really disappointed when I first picked it up and I smelt it. I did spray a wee bit of it, and again when I first sprayed it I was like, I don't like this, I don't like it. But fast forward to like an hour or two later, and this beautiful scent was just kind of coming out. So I don't know if it's one of the ones that has to settle. I don't really know how to describe this. It ends up lovely. For me, like me personally, you put it on an hour later, you smell divine. A wee bit before that, you might smell a wee bit like, I don't want to say granny, because loads of people are grannies that don't smell like that, but I would give it a try if you're into like unusual scents. I wouldn't buy the £300 bottle right enough, but there you go. And finally, the last thing that I want to talk about is something that I've been using regularly for since the start of January, since this whole new healthier me, I'm not drinking, I'm going to get good sleep kind of situation. I picked this up. This is Magnesium Sleep from Better You, and I picked this up at Holland & Barrett. I've used magnesium before to help with sleeping, but it was just like a wee oil that you would rub maybe on the back of your leg or something. This comes in a spray, and you're supposed to spray this on your kind of, what do they call? No, PowerPoints. Pulse points? I don't know. I put it here and here anyway, and to be honest with you, I think it's really been working. I will say that it's very potent, so it kind of itches your skin a wee bit when you first wear it. You're supposed to actually start off really, really low, like 1 to 2 sprays, and then build up your tolerance throughout the months, and then end up with like 20 sprays. I don't know if I'll ever get to that stage, but I'm at 4 sprays now, and my sleep's never been better, to be honest with you. So if you kind of have trouble sleeping, I recommend giving this a try. Just make sure you read the instructions before you use it. Don't want to take a reaction or anything like that to it, but that's a good one. So that's it, that's us done. I know this is a wee bit of a, dare I say, different video for me. As I say, I just didn't feel like going down the kind of fashion route today, but hopefully you found that kind of interesting, and maybe you've got some products there that you would like to try yourself. Please check back for the next video, because I'll be back with some more fashion and outfit content next. Thanks for watching, bye.